Hey everyone. Hey y'all. Hey. So sorry I'm late. Was trying to get my technology together. Welcome. Hello. Hey. If you are with me, just say a hi in the chat. Just say a hey girl. Just say a hello. Oh Lord, technology will have you. Help me, Jesus. Ooh. Help me, Lord. Help me, Jesus. Hey, Erica. Hey. Whew. Anywho, happy Thursday, everyone. Excited you all are here. Again, sorry that I was running a tad bit late. Just trying to get myself together, get this technology together. Whoo, technology will have you sweating. I was like, where are my buttons? Ah. Hey, Lisa. So we're just going to give people a moment to come in and join our live stream. If you know anyone who needs this content, who needs to know about networking their way to dream opportunities, please share this with them. We'll give folks a minute to come in. We'll give them a minute to come in. While people are coming in, can you guys say hello in the chat? Tell me where you're from. We'll give folks just a second to come in. Hello. And I'm going to be answering questions that you guys may have about your career, about what you need to do next, all that good stuff. Hello. As you're coming in, just say, hey, Houston, Texas. Hey, Richmond, VA. Is it Lamicha? Or do you say it differently? Please tell me. It's such a cool name. Giving people just a second to come in. What questions do you guys have about networking? You can go ahead and drop your questions early since you guys are here early. Go ahead and tell me what questions you have about networking, about how to leverage networking to land your next opportunity. Let me know. The Acacia Project, Sacramento, California, on a break from work right now. I wish I could stay longer. Oh, well, don't worry. You could definitely catch the replay if you can't stay the whole time. Lamicha. Okay, great. And then Shamika, hello, tuning in from Augusta, Georgia. Hey, Georgia. Hey. Awesome. We are going to get started. Okay, hi, everyone. In case you don't know me, my name is Isimemen Alade Jobi. I am a business and career growth strategist, helping Black women and women of color land their dream jobs, skyrocket their salaries, and live rich, fulfilling lives. I'm also the host of the Fulfilled with Isimemen podcast. If you have not checked out the podcast yet, it is on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere where podcasts are podcasted at. And of course on YouTube. You could check out our podcast here on YouTube as well. It is full of gems. I promise that you will love it if you take a second to check it out. So today I want to talk to you all about networking and the power of networking. So who here has, hey patience, who here has actually networked or is currently networking as we speak? Like, yes, I'm reaching out to people, I'm connecting with people. Or if you're not networking, say, nope, not me, not networking. I don't know what to say to these strangers. I don't know what to say to these people. Let me make sure I can see all you alls. Fulfilled with Isimemen. Yes, Fulfilled with Isimemen podcast. Okay, Eric says networking. Anybody else networking? Lamicha, Shamika, the Acacia Project, Lisa, Chelsea. Okay, not as consistently. Okay, cool. And for those of you who are networking, jump out there more. Okay, we're going to talk about that. For those of you who are networking, What has been the hardest part of networking? And for those of you who have not started networking, but you're feeling a little scared, why? Why are you feeling scared? What's going on with you? Why aren't you networking yet? Talk to me about that a little bit. Let's get this going. This is a two-way conversation. It's not me talking to y'all, but it's us discussing. Okay, Lisa said a little not consistently. Okay, my schedule. So I want to just give you guys a few tips around networking and how I want you guys thinking about networking. So I'm trying to get my mic together. How I want you to see networking, the whole shebang. So networking is a superpower that could change your life. So I am the founder of Fulfilled. Fulfilled is a transformational career and life coaching program that helps women of color and Black women land their dream jobs, skyrocket their salaries, and live rich, fulfilling lives, right? So we have an entire program. It teaches you how to network, what to say, who to say it to, teaches you how to get clear on your gifts, your talents, your strengths, how to build the mindset of a woman who makes six figures and multiple six figures. I mean, it's an incredible program. If you want to hear more about that, what it looks like to work with us, to land your dream job, to double your salary, to skyrocket your confidence, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn or Instagram or book a free call with me. We'd love to chat. Our women right now are seeing crazy traction, and it's networking. They are connecting with people. Someone has a call with a CEO of a company. Y'all, a whole CEO wants to talk to her. It's just, oh my gosh, it's just blowing my mind. So networking can change your life completely and thoroughly. It could change your life if you really, really know how to do it. So I just want to walk through a couple steps and get you guys thinking in the right direction about networking, and then we'll hop off. So networking is really an incredible opportunity for people to meet the incredible you. Before you start networking, you have to know that people want to meet you. You have to know that people want to connect with you. You have to know that you are phenomenal and talking to you is a breath of fresh air. You have to know this. That's where networking starts. Oh, yeah, don't worry, I got you, GF. Networking starts with what you believe about yourself. Because if you don't believe people want to meet with you, you're going to clam up and you're not going to do the outreach and you're not going to connect with people and you're not going to want to reach out and say, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. Excuse me, super mom cut. So befitting. I have 4 kids, y'all. So super mom all day. So if you don't believe in yourself and if you don't know that you are awesome and you are great and that you are worthwhile, right? It's like worth someone's time to get to know you. If you don't know that, then what ends up happening is you don't feel confident enough to network. So before you start networking, before we start talking about, well, how do you find the people, the first thing you have to do is believe that you are worth getting to know. You have to believe that people want to talk to you. You have to believe that people want to network with you. That's the first thing. The other thing you have to recognize and understand is that networking isn't just you using people. Networking doesn't make you slimy or a greaseball or just, a leech, oh, someone who just wants something from someone. Networking is natural. Networking is what people do to connect, to grow, to get out there, to get jobs, to get opportunities. So no, just look at networking as something that's normal that everybody does and everybody should be doing, okay? So you should not be afraid to network. You should not be afraid to connect with people. You should not be afraid to jump out there. You should not be afraid, okay? You should be like, listen, I need to network. People are expecting to hear from me. People need to hear from me. Yeah, that should be the mindset, okay, when it comes to networking. The next thing is it's good to be well positioned in the marketplace before you start networking, unless you're using your networking to get clear. Because what I have my clients do is sometimes we're in the networking stage and we're in the networking mode because we are getting ready to figure out what it is that we're wanting to do next. Okay, because when you start networking, it really helps you to get clarity. When you start talking to people who are doing the things that you want to be doing, who are in positions you want to be in, who are doing the work that you want to be doing, that you don't need to have as much clarity when you're talking to them because talking to them is to bring you more clarity. But if you are networking because you're looking for a new role, you need to be clear about the role you're going for. You need to be clear about what it is you want to do. You need to be clear around what it is um, you are going after. And Chelsea, I see your question in the chat about just going after people because you want a job. I'll talk about that. So once you get your mindset together for networking, the next thing is you have to be clear about what it is you want. Clear, clear about what it is you want, right? From this your life. What it is you want from your career. So let's say you're like, look, I want to be a project manager in construction. I want to be a data analyst in the healthcare field. Being clear is great because then people know how to help you when it's time to have the conversation. The next thing is outreach. Reaching out to people on LinkedIn is normal. People expect it. But when you reach out and you reach out well, when you reach out and you reach out with a message that is convicting, that is confident, people will respond to you. Now, here's the thing. You might reach out to 10 people and 1, 2 people respond. It doesn't matter. You only need one person to change your whole life. You only need one connection, one conversation to change your whole life. So, what should you be focused on? Volume, reaching out to as many people as possible. If you know you want to work at Visa, then guess what? Reach out to 20, 30, 40 people at Visa and see who gets back to you. And if you're able to have conversations with multiple people at Visa, guess what starts to happen? People start to gossip about you in a good way. Oh, I spoke to EC. Oh, I spoke to her too. EC is so kind. EC is so smart. EC is so thoughtful. EC is so, yeah, I had the same kind of experience with her too. Man, we got to find her a role at this company. We need that kind of energy. We need that kind of thought process at this company. So you should reach out to multiple people at whatever company it is you want to work at. And here's the thing. When you're networking, even though you're on the job search, you are networking wanting to learn more about the company. Talk to people and let them know, hey, I'd love to learn more about your journey and your career journey. I love to learn more about the company culture. Once those conversations start brewing and you start talking, you can let them know, hey, I'm interested in the work you guys are doing at this company. Hey, I'm interested in doing more of this type of work. What is it like with you working at this company doing this type of work? And then when people love the conversation they're having with you, you're asking really high quality questions, you're super memorable. What ends up happening? People are like, how can I help you? What are you looking for? What are you looking to do next? Well, glad you asked. I'm actually looking for my next role in XYZ. So you don't have to feel bad reaching out to people because you're looking for a role. What you should be focused on is I want to reach out to people and I want to be thinking about the company culture. I want to reach out to people and I really want to understand how people got to where they got to. I'm reaching out to people because, yes, I am indeed interested in this company, but I want to make sure it's actually a good fit for me. I want to make sure it's actually a company that I would thrive at, that I would enjoy, that I would love, that I would do really well at. That is how you want to be thinking. That is how you want to be flowing. So networking is good for everybody because guess what? People are getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of applications to roles. So imagine you network with someone and you are the perfect fit for a role that they're currently hiring for, or you're a perfect fit for a role that is in their department right now. You just made their job 10 times easier. So instead of going through 500 resumes, they can float yours to the top. They can float yours to the top. And what ends up happening is, yeah, they might look at the first 100 and then give up on the last 400, 500. But because you spoke to someone, they are going to float yours to the top. They're going to pull your resume out of the pile and say, they've got to look at this one. So networking, y'all, is such a game changer. It makes you stand out from the crowd and it makes you memorable. You can network with people on LinkedIn. It doesn't matter if you don't know a lot of people. It doesn't matter. There's 2 ways to network. Networking with strangers on LinkedIn, right? But also networking with the people you already know and seeing who they know. I just did a podcast episode. It's around turning your valleys to victories. And one thing I mentioned was when you're networking, let the people know in your life because you don't know who they know. You don't know who your grandma knows. Her friend could have retired and from a VP role at a major company, or your friend's daughter might be the VP at a company, or your friend's granddaughter, your grandma's friend, their granddaughter might be working at this big company and you didn't even know. But until you ask and you let people know and you let people know how they can help you, people can't help you. So yes, you need to go and talk to everyone in your circle and let them know, hey, I'm looking for new roles in new data analyst roles or senior data analyst roles in healthcare. Do you know anyone that works at a healthcare company? Do you know anyone that works at a hospital? Do you know anyone that works at a healthcare startup? Do you know, and someone's like, oh, you know what? My neighbor actually works at Kaiser Permanente. My neighbor actually works for Arizona Hospitals Incorporated. Da, da, da. They are actually the executive assistant to the CEO. Let me give you their number. And before you know it, you're now connecting with someone that you never knew was a possibility for you. So look at your network, look at your warm network, look at your warm network and let them know what you're looking for. And then ask them, do you know anyone? Do you know anyone in an adjacent industry that's even in a close by industry? Oh, no, I don't know anyone there, but I do know some people at this company. Okay, I would love to talk to them. Could you connect me? So you can grow your network by your current network, talking to them and letting them know how they can help you. The reason why you're struggling with networking is because people don't know how they can help you. You're not opening your mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed. You're not opening your mouth so people don't know how they can support you. You're not opening your mouth so people don't know who they can connect you with. But once you start talking to the right people, they're like, oh, you know what, I know someone. Oh, you know what? I know someone. Talk to your neighbor. Talk to people at church. Hey, do you know someone in this field? Do you know someone in this field? You know what? I actually have a friend. You know what? I actually have a friend. Okay, y'all. That is one of the easiest ways to network is using your current crew of people you know and sending them out on your behalf to connect. You would be shocked who you end up connecting with. Also, send those messages on LinkedIn. Send those messages on LinkedIn. I'm telling you, once you send those messages on LinkedIn, it only takes one conversation. It only takes one connection. It only takes one person to completely change your life. The thing about networking is you have to have the right mindset and you cannot give up. You cannot relent. You can't send, 10 messages. Oh, no one responded. So I'm done. No, 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 no. Go get you, some fruit, a lemonade, put some Netflix on in the background and sit at your computer and start tapping away. Start sending those messages. You should send so many messages that LinkedIn should kick you off. LinkedIn should say, that's enough for today. Bye. Go, leave. Until you get there, you are not reaching out to enough people. Until you get there, you are not connecting with enough people. Until you get there, you're not truly networking at the level that you should be. So I want to take any questions in the chat. You can also set up a time, even if you're working a full-time job, you can set up a time and say, you know what, this week I'm going to network at this time, at this time. I'm going to follow up. I really want to talk to this person. I'm going to follow up with them. You should have like a Google sheet where you put people's information, even after you network with them, put pertinent information, their company, their role, something interesting you learned about them. Tell yourself, okay, I'm going to follow up with this person in about a month, or in about 2 weeks. If this person tells you to send them the resume, send the resume and then follow up with them soon. Like you need to have a system. Don't just be out here networking haphazardly. Have an entire system. Systematically, you are taking notes. Every time you've spoken to someone, write them down. And go for everybody. Go for VPs. Go for hiring managers. Go for people who have the same title as the role you're going for. You never know. You never know who's going to reach back out to you. Directors, all levels, talk to them. You never know the person who's just like, you know what? I just want to take someone under my wing. I just want to make sure, I just want to help people. And then boom, you reach out to them and they're like, oh my gosh, this is my opportunity to finally help. Networking is a superpower. When people start to get to know you, what do? They start to think about where they can put you. Oh, you know what? I think I need this person for a panel. Oh, you know what? I think I need this person for a consulting gig. Oh, you know what? EC does XYZ. I think I could use her for this next talk that we have at our company. Networking is an open door to your next level, but you cannot be afraid. You cannot play small. You cannot think small. You cannot shrivel up. Oh, people don't want to talk to me. Okay, cool. They don't want to talk to you. If that's what you believe, okay, that's what's true. Whatever you believe is true. If you believe people like you and want to talk to you, it's true. If you believe people don't like you and don't want to talk to you, it's also true. I'm going to take whatever questions you guys have about networking and how to network effectively. Networking, you should be having multiple, and when you're talking to people, you're asking them, hey, I would love to grab 15 minutes on your calendar. So GF, tell me, what are you looking for? What roles are you going after? What kind of companies are you going after? What kind of people are you going after to speak to? What are you looking to get out of the conversation? Tell me in the chat, and then I'll be able to share, what you can say. Okay. I'm going to answer any questions you guys have about how to effectively network for your career. Lamicha, to cut the nervousness, sit down and write out things about yourself. Write down things you've done well, right? Write down, and hold on, we have a networking script that you could download. Let me put that in the chat. Write down things you've done well. Write down things you want to do in your career. Write down, questions you have for them. Prepare. By preparing, you'll be less nervous. When you prepare, you're less nervous. But when you don't know what you want to ask them, when you don't know anything about them, when you don't know what kind of roles you're going after, when you don't know nothing about nothing, it's hard to feel confident on that call. That's why I said networking starts with you believing. What do you believe about yourself? Do you believe you're that girl? Do you believe you're amazing? Do you believe that you're a high quality hire and that any company would be blessed to have you? Or do you think you're just a nuisance? Oh, I'm just annoying. I'm just bothering them. Oh, I'm wasting time. I'm wasting their time. If you think that, you're never going to reach out. You're never going to talk to people. You're never going to connect with people. You've got to change the way you see yourself. For me, when I talk to people, I'm like, oh, people would love to talk to me. I'm warm. I'm kind. I'm interesting. I ask good questions. You can use ChatGPT. Hey, I'm about to have a conversation with XYZ at this company. Help me think of 10 questions that make me sound really smart. And pick a couple questions and ask those questions. And when they're ready, when they ask you at the end, is there anything I can help you with? Because they're so impressed with you. They're impressed with the questions you ask. They're impressed with how you show up. They're impressed with the conversation that's being had. Boom. Of course. Of course they now want to talk to you. Of course they now want to help you. Start networking consistently, y'all. You are one relationship from your whole life changing. You are one relationship from your whole life changing. You are one relationship from your whole life changing. Thank you, Lamija. What questions do you guys have for me around networking, connecting with people, talking to people? So, basic steps to networking for the first time. You mean, how do I get the conversation going? Like, how do I get someone to want to have a one-on-one meeting with me? Or what do I say when I'm in the conversation? Celia, tell me your specific question. How do you connect? So what I do is I take a connection script. I just put one in the chat for you guys. You can go to easywomen.com/networking script. I send it to people. Once I send this networking script to as many people as possible on LinkedIn, and I keep sending, then people respond. I set up time to talk to them. When I talk to them, I have my elevator pitch ready, elevator speech ready, so that they know who I am. Because they're gonna like, tell me about yourself. And I'm not gonna say when I was in the fourth grade, no, I'm gonna tell them I'm this type of professional with this many years of experience, and I've gotten to work on these kind of cool projects doing XYZ. And now I'm looking in my next adventure to do XYZ. Wow, that was really, really cool. You see, I would love to hear a little bit about you. And now I'm asking them about themselves. So I use LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a powerful place to connect, one. And two, I use my current network. I don't know when you came in if you heard me talk about how to leverage your current network. and let them know what you need. Let them know how they can help you. Let them know who you need to talk to, who you would like to meet. And them say, oh, I know someone here and there. Oh, let me, Celia, connect you to someone at this company. Oh, Celia, let me connect you. My friend used to work at this company. Oh, Celia, my granddaughter's at this company. Oh, Celia, da da da. You know, church, if you're at church, if you're really plugged in and locked in at church, there's great people you can network with at church. There's great people you could ask them at church that, hey, can I network with people in your network? And how would you ask that? Hey, I'm looking to talk to more people that are in data science. Do you know anyone that's at data science? Do you know anyone that works in tech? So the next conversation you have may not be the person that's in data science, but then that conversation leads you to the person that's in data science. But it's being open to constantly talking and connecting. You don't know where your next is coming from. You don't know when your level up is coming from. You don't know where it's coming from. But closed mouths don't get fed. I'll say it again. Closed mouths don't get fed. And so many of y'all, your mouths are closed. They're shut. And that's the issue you're having. People don't even know that you need help. People don't even know that they can help you. Out of work for 5 years. Currently taking class at UMGC, but would love to have a role as a project coordinator. I major in business marketing. Do you have project coordinator experience? Okay, so and then start talking to people. Project coordinator is very broad. Do you want to do it in insurance? Do you want to do it in nonprofit? Do you want to do it in finance? Do you want to do it in tech? Do you want to do it where? At churches? Where do you want to do that? And then start talking to other people who are project coordinators. Start talking to other people who are project leaders. Start talking to people who hire for that role. Start talking to as many people as possible and letting them know, hey, I'm looking to move into project coordination. And once you do that, people can start being on the lookout for you. People can start connecting you to people. But yeah, you want to get a list of people. Oh, you're welcome, Celia. You want to get a long list of people and start reaching out, start connecting, start networking, start asking questions. Okay. What other questions you guys have for me around networking? If I were y'all, if you were looking for a new job, I would spend at least 2 to 3 hours a week just sending messages, replying, connecting with people. If you see people that you really like online that you really want to connect with, if they do thought leadership on LinkedIn, like they do posts, go to their posts, comment under their posts, thoughtful comments, not just like, oh yeah, this is nice, but like actual thoughtful comments. And they'll notice, like, oh, this was a really good response. And then DM them. Then they'll recognize your picture from the response. Like, oh, that was that person. That was Celia that left that really good response on my, oh, okay. Let me respond to this. Let me respond back to her. But let's start connecting. It doesn't matter how many people you message and don't respond. It don't matter. It does not matter. You only need one response to change your whole life. So keep pushing, keep connecting, keep reaching out. And I'm telling you, you will be shocked what you are able to accomplish, who you're able to meet. What other questions do you guys have for me around networking? Or if you guys have any career questions at all? Who here is going to start networking from today on? Like it's going to actually this week start reaching out networking. That's the best way to get jobs too. Here's a networking script for y'all so you know exactly what to say. That's usually paid in my program, but I'm going to give it to y'all for free. It's right there in the chat. Best way. All right. If you guys have any other questions about how to network, how to land your dream job, just shoot me a DM on LinkedIn, shoot me a DM on Instagram. It's EC Memen on both platforms. If you type that into LinkedIn, and you type that into Instagram, you're gonna find me. I'm happy to help. Just send me a message. You can even send me a voice note. I'll listen to it. But I just want you guys to start networking more. Networking is actually really, really easy. Really, it's much easier than you think. But what you have to work through is your fears and your mindset. And I'm telling you, once you do that, you are going to start getting opportunities and jobs like you didn't know were possible. We have clients in our program right now, Fulfilled, who are networking with people and they're getting interviews, they're getting opportunities. I mean, it is beautiful. They're getting noticed by the right people because they are networking. Our team has also optimized their LinkedIn. So their LinkedIn's look good. They're getting more hits. Like it all works together. Now, if you want help, if you want my personal help on your career journey, you're so welcome, Elizabeth. Hey, girl, if you want my personal help on your career journey, let me know. Message me on LinkedIn. Go to our website. Book a call with me. Oh, thank you, Jolene. You're so sweet. So sweet. Oh my gosh, y'all so nice to me. I love being on here with y'all. After this, I'm gonna have what I call a yap session where I'm just gonna start my video and hang out. And if anyone just wants to hang out and talk with me, you can. So I'm just gonna be like on video, doing my work, talking, hanging out after this. So I would love to spend some more time with you guys after I close out this live stream, just to chat. Um, both are great. Online is great for networking, and in person is great for networking. Yes, yes, Acacia Project, 'cause I don't know your name. Yes. Get out of your head and set up a schedule for online reach outs. Exactly. You are correct. Do it, girl. Just do it. Get like Nike and just do it. Get like Nike and just do it. Get like Nike and just do it. And I'm telling you, it's going to bless you. It's going to change your life. Any other questions before we close out today's session? Yes, if you want my personal help, just go to /start. We could talk about what it looks like to work with me and my team in Fulfilled. We will talk about what's not working in your career now, what needs to change. If you want to learn about my program Fulfilled, there is the link, eastmem.com /fulfilled, and you will see how we help people change their lives. I mean, it's just crazy stuff like you've not seen before. If you want some inspirational stories of other women who have changed their lives, let me get that for you guys. Because sometimes when you hear stories of other people who have done it well, it like inspires you. So if you go to the Her Story link that I clicked, you can actually listen to stories of women who have changed their lives, who have used like this advice to change the trajectory of their lives forever. Go ahead and take a look at that. Let me know what you think. Again, I'm always one message away. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Instagram. I read all of my messages. Me and the team, we read everything, make sure nothing gets, falls through the cracks. So if you want to reach out, just reach out. Even if it's not in the corporate world, if you have the experience, you have the experience. It's good to start talking to people now to let them know that you're looking so people can start helping you find something. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off of this and I'm just going to have an open room yap session for anyone who wants to hang out. But it was great speaking to you all. You guys have a great day and reach out to me if you want to work with me and my team to help you land your next dream job. Bye.